Good or bad? What's going on YouTube? We have Nationals versus the Cubs. Here we go.
The wait is over and baseball is finally back. Welcome to Wrigley Field here in Chicago. Washington Nationals get set to take on the Chicago Cubs.
We celebrate 150 years of Chicago Cubs baseball. Joining your
150
Chicago Cubs
years,
Hall of Famers,
goddamn.
please welcome to the mound, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The Cubs made a number of moves in the offseason, including securing the services of an elite-level third baseman in Alex Bregman. And there's Blake Butera,
Youngest MLB manager since Frank.
8 new managers.
I'm going to take my time, take it all in, and just enjoy being back.
Reported he agreed to a 6-year, $115 million contract extension to take him through 2032, essentially buying out 2 free agent years.
6-year contract for $132 million.
On the mound today for opening day for the Cubs, it is the veteran southpaw, 35 years old, Matthew Boyd.
He made the All-Star team last year for the first time in his career.
And James Wood behind in the count here, 0-2. He too a first-time All-Star last year, also a Silver Slugger finalist.
And a swing and a miss and a great start for Boyd.
Yeah, a couple of heaters, then he goes to the breaking ball, and boom, 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 down goes Wood.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
1, 2, 3 from Matthew Boyd.
Cade Cavalli, who now has 11 Major League starts under his belt. Number 12 is an opening day start.
Dude, like March 26th in Chicago, like, that's your game, dude. You're gonna be opening day starter.
I appreciate that a ton. Thank you guys.
You ready to roll?
I'm ready to rock, baby.
Pretty much missed all of 23 and 24 coming back from Tommy John surgery.
As he faces Michael Busch here. Busch, who settled into the leadoff spot in July last year. Down the third base line, fair ball, rolling towards the sidewall. Busch towards second, and he's in. It's a double. He just kind of blocked it the other way, and a man in scoring position.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
See Nunez trying to keep Busch close to the second base bag, and really challenge here. Keibert Ruiz going to challenge. Yep. And our first challenge in Nationals history is a successful one for Keibert Ruiz.
They need to have something like this in the NFL.
Now 2-1.
So Bregman an opportunity immediately.
Ground ball left side toward the hole, diving stop House. Pops to his feet, the throw across in time to Chaparro. An outstanding play by Brady House. Not only to make the diving stop to his left, but to get up and throw him out.
Ian Happ, the batter.
Right in there. Changeup locked him up. And on 3 pitches, Cavalli sits down Happ.
Now will face Pete Crow Armstrong.
Right in there yet again. Cade Cavalli, 2 strikeouts in a scoreless first. It's starting to get a little chillier, the wind picking up. And here's Dalen Lyle.
Drilled right field, pretty well struck. Shaw back some more. He made the catch. Welcome to right field at Wrigley, Matt. Because it can't be easy with the wind.
Here's Joey Wiemer, claimed off of Waimers from the Giants on January 5th.
And the pitch swung on, hit high in the air to deep left field. This is Happ going back on the warning track at the wall, and it is gone. Goodbye. Into a ferocious wind. Bang, zoom goes Joey Wiemer with the first Nationals home run of the year. It's the Nationals 1 and the Cubs nothing.
As we go to the top of the third, Matthew Boyd on the mound, making his first opening day start with the Chicago Cubs. He told me it's moments like this that remind him of his grandfather, John. John grew up in Chicago and was a lifelong Cubs fan. He also would tell him about his favorite Cubs throughout the years. And it got to the point where Boyd was in the major leagues in 2016 and he had to tell his grandpa, I understand your love of Hendricks, but you have to understand we're basically the same age. I think you need to focus a little bit more on your grandson being your favorite players.
Matthew Boyd has struck out 7. Cade Cavalli gave up a leadoff double to Michael Busch in the first inning and has not allowed a runner since.
Hell no.
Take his base.
The hell was that?
Leadoff man is aboard. It'll bring up Matt Shaw. That one thrown away. Swanson locates it, gets up, and he'll race to second. So a throwing error by the pitcher.
So Shaw able to advance the runner with a fly ball to right.
Infield comes in with Michael Busch at the plate. In the air out towards left center. And that one's sinking and it falls for a hit. The wind knocks it down. Dansby's in. And we're tied at 1. An RBI bloop single Bush gets the Cubs on the board. So Bregman will take his base.
And it's going to be up to Pete Crow Armstrong.
On the ground and through the right side, base hit. Around third, coming in. And Bush is in. And out at third is Bregman.
But it's an RBI
Did he get the
Pete
home?
Crow Armstrong. The Cubs get 2 runs as we go to the 4th inning. Andres Chaparro is the leadoff batter.
Chaparro squares up another. This one to right, chasing Matt Shaw back, and it's off the wall. 2 missiles off the bat of the 26-year-old.
What is that background?
So far today.
They just got growing trees on the fence back there?
Through the middle. Nearly took the head off of Matthew Boyd.
So House has a base hit. The Nationals have a rally going with first and third for Dalen Lyle. Swing a line drive right field toward the line. That's going to get down for a hit and tie the game. Coming in to score is Chaparro. House on his way to third. Dalen Lyle delivers the RBI single here in the 4th inning.
Yeah, weather seems like it's going to be a factor all day long. And he walked him. So now they're loaded up and nobody out.
C.J. Abrams with the bases loaded. Swinging first pitch and crushing one. Down the right field line. And off the wall. House in to score. Here comes Lyle. Weaver right behind him as Abrams is thrown out at second.
So the Nationals take the lead 4-2 on a 2-run double. So Blake Butera is going to have his first replay challenge as a skipper.
There was a brief moment where he did not have contact with the base.
The call on the field stands. The runner
You might have thought, yes, they're going slow.
These become those moments, right? Like we see with Blake Butera, first-year manager. How does he talk to CJ about that?
Pick up the RBI with the infield drawn in.
Nunez off the end of the bat. Swanson to a slide. They'll throw Nunez out at first, but another good read by Weimer down at third. He comes in to score, and it's 5-2 Nats. And that's going to do
Juju, were your Empire jacket you wanted to buy?
Chased after
I couldn't find it.
It's a disappointing start.
Ben Brown has come in from the Cubs bullpen.
I don't even know where you buy one at.
First, 2 down. Jacob Young, first batter to face Ben Brown.
Fly ball right field. The wind pushing it toward the corner, giving chase is Shaw. This one over his head and gone. Oh my goodness! Jacob Young is home to the opposite field into the basket. A wind-blown 2-run homer for Jacob Young.
Oh, my camera's in the way. I just noticed that.
Here in the 4th, it's 7-2.
He had 2 home runs all of last season. He's got 1 on opening day.
Last year, Matthew Boyd did not have a start where he gave up 6 earned during the regular year. And the Cubs with something brewing.
So now error, walk, and they set up shop first and second, nobody out.
And now Moises Ballesteros, Tapper back to the mound. And Cavalli throws out Ballesteros and the runners advance.
Well, let's see if the Cubs can take a bite out of that 5-run deficit.
On the ground, that's to the right side. Nunez throws Swanson out. Run scores, and it's 7-3.
Gabe Cavalli will be done after 3 2/3. Guy making his first opening day start. Weak ground ball left side. CJ comes to get it.
Nope, not in time, right? Or is it in time? Wow.
Runners at first and second. Well, look, the Cubs down 7-3, but going up against the bullpen a season ago that was not very strong. In the air, left side, House found ground, and fighting the wind, he was able to grab that. Cubs today with runners in scoring position, just 2 for 11.
Grounded left side. CJ deep in the hole, goes to short way and gets the job done.
Kind of a cheap run to give up. 1-out walk to a light hitter. Steals a bag, advances on a ground ball, and comes home on a wild pitch.
Nunez scrambles home, and it's 8-3. And Michael Bush with his second double of the day, his 3rd hit, and he's been on base 4 times.
Bregman has grounded out, walked, and popped out, looking for his first hit in a Cub uniform.
Base hit.
But now the scoreboard went up top left, bro.
They're at the corners. Back-to-back hits for Alex Bregman. His first hit as a Cub. They chant for Pete.
And the 2-1 bunted toward third. Beautiful bunt.
Oh,
That's
man.
good baseball. It's a run-scoring bunt single for Pete Crow Armstrong. He gets an RBI, his 2nd of the day.
We're going to do something little right here. 8-4, 1 out, 2 aboard in the 7th. Corner is 0 for 3.
Line back up the middle. Nunez there to the bag. The first to double play. Nasim Nunez, a rocket of an arm.
And now there's 2 aboard and 1 out. Michael Conforto right here getting an opportunity, his first as a Cub, and he struck him out.
And now this is almost a must situation for Bush to drive in something here to give the Cubs a legitimate chance.
On the ground to the right side. Nunez fires a strike over to first.
Cubs do not score. We go to the 9th inning.
In the 9th, and it is Jacob Webb into left field, and the leadoff man is on.
Should be an error.
Oh my God, bro.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Swing and a miss, and a good changeup. And Wood down on strikes for the 4th time.
Woo. Can you clutch those 4 more runs?
House the batter. House 1 out of 4, single to center back in the 4th inning.
Brady House, a high fly ball to deep right. Shaw twists around, looks up, it's out of here.
GG's.
Brady House, a 2-run bomb. And the Nats have gone double digits here at Wrigley Field today. Their highest run total in an opening day game in team history.
And that one just about puts it on ice.
GG's.
Cionel Perez will try and finish it off for the Nationals. And a swing and a miss. Bregman down on strikes. High fly ball left field. That one is hit well, but under it is Wood, and he makes the catch. And I mean, Ian Happ absolutely clobbered that. 108.
And the wind just gobbles it up.
Cubs down to their final out.
Now the pitch, waving, swing and a miss, and a slurving breaking ball for strike 3. And an opening day.
And that is game.
In the books in Chicago.
The Nationals.
They played very, very good defense. 10-4, W Nationals.